If you're over 60 and still masturbating regularly, even daily, what exactly is happening inside your body, especially inside your prostate? Is it helping? Is it hurting? Could it be making prostate cancer more likely or less? Well, the truth is more surprising than you think, and it might just change how you think about your health. For most men, this is a private habit, not something you bring up over dinner or even in a doctor's office. But after 50, 60, even 70, things change. Your body changes, your hormones shift, and the health of your prostate becomes a much bigger deal. That's when the quiet questions begin. Am I doing something wrong? Could this be stressing my prostate? Is it safe to still do it every day? You've probably seen all kinds of claims online. Some say masturbation causes fatigue, weakens your bladder, or raises cancer risk. Others say it's essential, that it prevents disease and keeps you cleaned out. So which is it? Today we're going to look at the actual science. Not myths, not moral opinions, just real, research-backed truth about your body, your habits, and your health after 60. Before we get into the research, we need to understand one simple thing. What exactly is the prostate? It's a small, walnut-sized gland tucked just below your bladder and in front of your rectum. Most men don't even think about it until it causes problems. But this little gland plays a big role. It produces the fluid that carries and protects your sperm. In short, no healthy prostate, no healthy semen. As men age, the prostate doesn't stay the same. It tends to enlarge, sometimes slowly, sometimes aggressively. This can cause problems like weak urine flow, frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom, a constant pressure down low. But more importantly, the risk of prostate cancer goes up significantly after 50. That's why many men start to ask, is what I'm doing? Especially things like frequent masturbation helping or hurting this gland. That brings us to the surprising truth. Here's where things get really interesting. Back in 2016, researchers from Harvard University decided to investigate the long-standing rumors around ejaculation and prostate cancer. They didn't just survey a few people. They studied over 31,000 men for nearly 2 decades. What they found shocked almost everyone. Men who ejaculated 21 times or more per month had a 33% lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those who only ejaculated 4 to 7 times. The more frequently men ejaculated, the less likely they were to develop prostate cancer. And this wasn't a one-time fluke. Other studies, including one in Australia, confirmed similar results. So what's the explanation? One popular theory is called the prostate stagnation hypothesis. Here's how it works. Your prostate creates fluid every day. If that fluid sits stagnant for too long, it can collect debris, old cells, toxins, even potential carcinogens. But when you ejaculate regularly, it's like flushing the pipes. You keep things moving, clean and clear. On top of that, ejaculation may help reduce inflammation, encourage healthy cell turnover, lower stress levels, which we now know is a major cancer risk factor. So far from being harmful, regular ejaculation might actually help your prostate stay healthy, even as you age. But that doesn't mean more is always better, and that's what we'll talk about next. At this point, you might be thinking, well, if more ejaculation is good for the prostate, then doing it every day must be even better, right? Not so fast. While frequent ejaculation, including through masturbation, appears to support prostate health, there's a big difference between regular and compulsive. Let's be clear. Masturbating daily is not automatically harmful. For many men, especially those without a regular partner, it's a normal part of their routine. It can help reduce stress, maintain sexual function, and even improve sleep quality. But here's where it gets tricky. It's not just about frequency, it's about intention, awareness, and how your body is responding. If you're over 60 and masturbating daily, ask yourself these questions. Do I feel energized afterward or depleted? Am I using this as a tool for relaxation or as an emotional crutch? Am I needing more intense or extreme stimulation to reach climax? Has it become something I do on autopilot instead of something I choose? Over time, compulsive patterns can lead to desensitization, where you start to feel numb or disconnected. The brain adapts, and the same stimulation no longer feels satisfying. This can make it harder to feel aroused with a partner or to even perform at all. There's also something called pelvic congestion syndrome, a feeling of heaviness, aching, or discomfort in the lower abdomen or testicles. This can happen when there's repeated stimulation without enough recovery time. And for some men, especially those sitting a lot or hunched at a desk, The posture during masturbation can put pressure on a nerve called the pudendal nerve, leading to numbness or chronic pelvic pain. So should you stop? Not necessarily. The key word here is moderation. If daily masturbation is part of a healthy, intentional lifestyle, and you're feeling good, then your body is likely handling it just fine. But if you're noticing signs of fatigue, frustration, or compulsion, that's your signal to pause, reflect, and maybe give your body a little more space. Remember, frequency isn't the enemy, disconnection is. So, now you know that daily ejaculation might not be dangerous. In fact, it could be beneficial. But here's the truth most men overlook. Even with healthy habits, your body can still show you when something's off. And when it comes to your prostate, those early warning signs are subtle until they're not. Here are the symptoms you should never ignore, especially after age 60. 1. Frequent nighttime urination. If you're waking up more than once or twice a night just to pee, your prostate may be pressing on your bladder. This is often an early sign of BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia, a non-cancerous but disruptive enlargement of the prostate. 2. Weak or interrupted urine stream. This is another big one. If your flow isn't strong like it used to be, or if it starts and stops midstream, that could mean the urethra is being compressed. The prostate surrounds the urethra, so when it grows, it can squeeze that passage. 3. Feeling like you can't fully empty your bladder. That lingering, uncomfortable pressure, even after you've just gone, it can make you feel like you're never done, and over time, it can lead to bladder irritation or infections. 4. Discomfort. During ejaculation, if you're feeling pain, burning, or unusual pressure while climaxing, this is a major signal to pay attention to. It could indicate inflammation, infection, or chronic prostatitis, which can be triggered by both overuse or neglect. 5. Fatigue, low libido, or erectile issues. These are less direct signs, but still important. Your prostate and sexual health are closely tied to testosterone, circulation, and mental well-being. When things go out of balance, you feel it across the board. Here's the takeaway. These symptoms don't mean you're in danger, but they do mean something's not quite right, and the sooner you investigate, the easier it is to fix. You don't have to panic, but you do need to pay attention, because catching prostate issues early can make all the difference between a quick adjustment and a lifelong struggle. Now let's step back for a moment, because while we've talked a lot about masturbation and ejaculation frequency, the truth is, your prostate doesn't exist in isolation. It's part of a much larger system, one that's influenced by everything you eat, how you move, how you sleep, and how you manage stress. If you really want to protect your prostate as you age, whether you masturbate daily or not, here's the full picture strategy every man over 50 should know. 1. Eat prostate-friendly foods. Your diet plays a massive role in prostate health. Focus on lycopene-rich foods like tomatoes, watermelon, and pink grapefruit. Lycopene is a powerful antioxidant shown to reduce prostate cancer risk. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, they help flush out excess estrogen and support hormonal balance. Omega-3 fatty acids from fatty fish like salmon or walnuts, known to fight inflammation. Pumpkin seeds, high in zinc, which supports testosterone and prostate function. Limit processed meats, sugary foods, and high dairy intake, which may increase inflammation or hormone imbalance. 2. Move your body. You don't have to run marathons, but regular moderate exercise, even brisk walking for 30 minutes a day, has been shown to lower prostate cancer risk. It helps manage body weight, obesity is a risk factor, circulation, hormonal balance, stress. Weight-bearing exercise also boosts testosterone levels, something that tends to decline after 60. 3. Reduce chronic stress. High stress equals high cortisol, and chronic cortisol leads to inflammation, the root of almost every modern disease, including prostate issues. Ejaculation helps release tension, yes, but also consider deep breathing or meditation, walking in nature, spending time with good friends, even laughter. It reduces inflammatory markers in the body. When your nervous system is calm, your body heals better. And 4. Get regular screenings. This one might be the most important of all. If you're over 50 or have a family history of prostate issues, talk to your doctor about a PSA test. It's simple, it's fast, and it can save your life. Don't wait for symptoms. Prostate problems are easier to treat when caught early, and if something feels off, trust your instincts. Don't Google it, get checked. Now you understand what really happens to your prostate when you masturbate daily after 60. The answer, backed by science, not stigma, is that daily ejaculation may actually be beneficial. It could help reduce your long-term risk of prostate cancer, flush out harmful toxins, support healthy hormone levels, and even improve your mood and sleep. For many men, especially those without a regular partner, it's a natural and important part of staying connected to their bodies. Still, we can't ignore the bigger picture. Ejaculation alone won't save your prostate, not without the right support. That means eating well, staying active, managing stress, and scheduling regular checkups with your doctor. If this video gave you clarity or comfort, do me a favor, give it a like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. And in the comments below, tell me, what's another men's health topic that no one's talking about, but should be? I'm here for your health. Thank you for listening, and see you again in the next video. Wishing you great health, wealth, and happiness.